That's like a knife.
Man, I lost fur on that. That is freaking spot on.
It is. We'll see. We'll see. It probably will still do its job. Today we are going to be attempting to turn this into a hole punch. Originally a crowbar. We used the other half in another test run. It did not work so well. Did some research, and now we are pretty certain we can make this into an actual decent hole punch.
You've seen a few of the stuff that we're doing as far as knives goes. That is stupidly low carbon steel. These railroad spikes have almost none. Actual tool equipment, such as a crowbar or something of that nature, high carbon steel. Totally different way of turning something into a usable item. And we're going to show you the steps it takes to, one, turn this into a viable tool, and how to temper the tip to the point to where it will work as a tool for the foreseeable future. Okay? So here we go.
Bring that fucker to the edge.
Yep.
Roll it. Roll it.
I think one more heating we should be able to get through.
Yep.
Now that we got the lines up.
Yep.
For those of you out there, you have a chisel that we can use for cutting. We're trying to see if we can do this better, quicker, faster on the edge of the anvil, or if this is actually the proper way to go about doing it, or the faster way to go about doing it. So that's the reason why you see us using the side of the anvil to try to chisel through this instead of using an actual chisel to do it.
All right.
When it comes out this next time, let's try our magnet. Once it goes black cold, hammering.
Yeah.
See if we're magnet, not magnet.
Okay. I think we're good. There we go.
Fire in a hole.
Okay. Got a little foldage. Oh, where's the magnet? I'm pretty sure the whole point is to figure out exactly at what heat it's going to.
Yeah, well, we're way past that right now.
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Just see if she's still magnetic at the back end.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Nope.
Don't pull it all. Good. One of the things you can tell about high carbon steels, once you've heated it up to a certain degree, or past its point of being magnetic, literally, it loses all of its magnetic properties. Now, we're using a little romper room magnet. We will be picking up a better one. But this small magnet, the end that we've been firing, has lost all its magnetism. Though when we first started out, the entire thing was high carbon steel and was magnetic all along its length. This doesn't have it. By the time we finish this process, the whole thing will be back to magnetic again, which is the proof that you've tempered it correctly. You've put the molecules back in order to where now ferrous can occur and the piece of equipment becomes magnetic again. Just thought I'd share that with you.
Yeah, what he said.
Man, you walk outside the blast range, you still feel the heat. You just didn't get your helmet set on fire. There you go.
Lay it out flat for a second. We'll take this belly out of it.
Yep.
You got it?
You're good. Looks like, yeah. Yeah, you pretty much straightened it back
Close.
up.
Good. All right.
Yeah, it's good in there.
Got a little bit of a possum belly in it. Lay it out so we can flatten it up. That's what I'm looking for. That straightened it up. Yes?
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Outstanding.
And then you want to heat up this side now?
All right, that's the end that we were going down on.
Yeah, that's the one you were smacking. This is the heated end we were trying to pancake.
And we did a pretty good job of pancaking it. So let's pancake the other end of it.
Okay.
Hello. Oh.
Do that.
You're trying to burn up our equipment already. I mean,
Well, I was hoping for spontaneous combustion. It would have been really
You
crazy.
did? Yeah, that would have made a great video.
Yeah.
Pull to you.
Pull to me.
There you go.
Starting to curve a little bit again.
Yeah, we're going to take the curve out of it right now. Straightish?
Straightish, yeah. It is straightish. I mean, this is going to be probably our hammering head.
It can, yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, yeah, we'll use the ugly end to hit on.
Yeah.
This is the better end of it. We're going to turn this into the tool tip. The other end, which is still ugly, will wind up being the beater end when this is cold and we can actually use it for a punch. So we're not too concerned with this at this particular time. I want to do a quick magnet check on it, see if we've lost ferrism throughout the entire length of it, which I imagine we have.
Definitely nothing.
All right.
So as you can see, the old man is on the grinder right now. We're just trying to get the basic structure of the hole punch down. That's looking nice thus far.
All we're doing at this particular point as far as the cooling goes, it's not changing the temper of this metal at all. All it's doing is making it to where it's not setting my hand on fire because the heat. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
There you go. See what our hole looks like. Yeah. So if we need to get through some material,
Clink.
this is pretty good.
Yeah. Minor adjustments.
And it.
Yeah, it shouldn't fold over.
That uneven cut that we had on the tip of this, gone.
Yeah.
Make so number one.
Okay.
What's next?
We are now going to harden. Basically, we're just trying to harden this part. But once we do that, we're probably going to do that about 3 times, just getting this up to where it loses magnetism, and then quenching it, heat it back up. Once it's kind of, decent temperature, do it again, and then do it one more time, and let it cool down.
Yeah, this would be an ideal opportunity for the micro forge.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely optimum. Man, I lost fur on that. In theory, this piece of metal now has had its temper.
It's been hard. Well, the thing is, the thing that concerns me is
Don't touch that.
No, I'm not. Only the tip turned red and became non-magnetic. I think that we might have wanted to chase it up more. The hardening process, we would have, like I said, preferred to have brought it up to there. But then I'm worried about overheating the tip and then making it unstable and then having it not get hardened. It just gets angry. That is good. I think this is.
I think we've made our first thing. Now let's see if we can finish this up correctly
without it exploding.
And then, yeah, exactly.
And we're going to get into the realm of actually tempering it. Chase that color, the wheat color, up to roughly around here. Once we get this part nice and yellowed, instantly quench it again, and that should be it. In theory, that should be the end.
That should lock the steel in, and then we now have steel punch.
Starting to get gold around some of that.
Rainbow's starting.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Purple's starting to chase now.
Yep.
I think the wheat's gone.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. We gotta quench it.
That is freaking spot on.
It is where we want.
You'll notice, folks, that you've got a nice rainbowing effect. The wheat up here at the tip makes that absolutely tool hardened. If we were making a chisel, that's the temperature that you'd make it. Technically, we are making a chisel, only we're using this as a punch.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of this is holding the actual steel solidly in place to where it doesn't go ting and snap off. Now, good sir, if you'll check it with the magnet, it should be magnetic.
It should be quite. It's there.
Outstanding.
It's magnetic. I think we did it. Like we said, though, we have not done a stress test on it yet, so that will have to be done in the future, as I don't think we have any material to punch right now. But, yeah, we'll see that coming down the line, and the true test of its metal will be done then.
Outstanding.
It's looking clean to me.
Clean enough for government work.
Let's just say this is further than we got with the last one.
Yeah, we'll show you that later when we remake the tool. We were trying to make a pinch for this and skipped steps 4 through the rest. You know, just jumped right past
it. We treated it like a railroad spike.
We treated it like a railroad spike, actually. Truly. We took high carbon steel, brought it to cherry red, and then doused it in water. Well, it said, sure, I'll be in this shape. This shape is the interior structure of popcorn.
Yeah.
You know, it just, the first time we tapped it with the hammer, just broke in two, and it has a hairline fracture that runs right through it. So when we do it correctly, we'll show you the wrong and the right, how it turns out correctly.
Bad news bears. Look at the top, the tip.
What about it?
See that line?
No, I think that's just me scarring it. I don't think it chipped there, do you?
I think that's...
You know, it's people like you that give the rest of us a bad name. Well, let's find out.
Well, we'll see. That'll do for now.
No, sir.
I think it's
sir,
okay.
That did not, if it was going to chip, I still think it's a scar mark from the grinding process. It's glaringly obvious.
Definitely separate from the little streak
You know,
mark.
there is absolutely no need for you to do that, okay? For those of you out there in the audience, yeah, that's a good possibility that the tip was over-tempered.
We'll see. We'll see. It probably will still do its job, which is all that matters. But perhaps there is some refinement to be done in the process. Always room to improve. So we'll see.
Absolutely.
But this is by far more successful than the last one. So I will take that any day. Now you're just torturing yourself. I think it's good.
All of us at Triforge Smithing, to all of you, not bad for a couple of amateurs. Bear in mind, we've only got, what, 5 blades? And then this tooled steel made out of what's left of a crowbar. And you got to see us go through the process of actually tempering this metal, going through its cooling processes, and then heat treating the tip to where it's now tool hardened. We did find that we possibly have a flaw in this tip. There seems to be a hairline fracture in it, but after slightly torture testing it, it didn't give way, so perhaps it will be usable for at least 1 or 2 jobs before it chips away, and we have to go about reshaping this tip, and then we'll go right back to it. One of the best things about blacksmithing is if your tool breaks, well, just reforge it, you know, problem solved. So, as we always say here, keep your forge hot and your tongs at the handy, okay? Have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.
That's like a knife.